yesterday already in Regensburg, and you had one day here. How do you describe it?
I feel so guilty. I got in, I think, at about 12. Sometimes I don't sleep on the bus well. And I got into the most beautiful hotel. We had to actually drive the bus as far as we could because the streets are so small. And then got to my hotel, and I really didn't want to leave it because I felt like I was at home. Beautiful hotel. Once again, you have so much history in this town completely that everything kind of looks like this. Maybe you guys are used to it, but I feel like I'm in a fairy tale.
Yeah, you got in a historical building. You played your gig tonight. Normally you fill huge arenas. Do you prefer those huge gigs or the small ones like that?
You know, I think that they all have their own charm. You know, the bigger arenas, they're colder. Not the fans are colder, but the scenery isn't as grand. This is just, there's a sense of history that when I go on stage, and then having the orchestra on stage brings it to the level that I feel this arena, which I will call it, our arena for today, it makes sense. It's just beautiful together.
Mm. Your name, Anastacia, in Greek, Anastacia, means resurrection. Resurrection is also the name of one of your albums.
Yeah.
What did you resurrect from?
Well, at that point, I was resurrecting from cancer. I had my first cancer in 2003, and then my second cancer came in 2013, 10 years later. And in 2003, when I got cancer, I then wrote the Anastacia album. So that was, you know, me coming into myself, doing this. And then 10 years later, when I got cancer again, I feel like, in a way, it was like I got to find myself again because it's a different way of finding myself. So I felt that Resurrection was the only title, even though I hadn't written a song on the album yet. When I had named it Resurrection, I felt as though I was going to go through some changes and find myself and, in a way, resurrect the woman that was into the woman that is.
One last question I got. In Europe, you're a big star. You won every imaginable award here. But in your home country, the USA, you never got the big breakthrough.
No,
are you planning kind of a resurrection in the States?
No. I actually, at the very beginning, I never really understood it. But as I started to get a little bit more of this background story that I didn't know, it was a record company radio station thing. And I happened to be the artist that was launching at the time that they were having whatever they were having issue. And so my name was the name that they used to get back at I guess the radio station used to get back at the record company. So they didn't meet me, they didn't know me. They were just like, okay, we're not playing Anastacia. And so that pretty much was, once you're not on radio in America, it's kind of like, wah, wah. I got on TV shows. I was able to do a lot of different things. I have fans there. But I never really went into the mainstream. And because I ended up continuing to do Europe, I'm not saying I prefer it because I don't know any different, but I really do love the person that I was able to become because of the cultures I've been surrounded by. America is such a melting pot of America, but Europe is this melting pot of everything. And I mean, I don't know. I think I would choose it again if I had another choice. I would definitely choose just being, I kind of represent every flag.
Okay.
And I'm happy about it.
So thank you very much.